Big chip! Yes! Oh, holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Come on, chip! Yes! Ah ha ha ha!
Warrior.
No way! No! No way! No way! Oh my god, bro. Not bad. I'm just 5 fucking ones in. That's crazy, Loki. What? Go. Yes! Yes! Triple mod ultimatum. Come on, give me 2 rapids. Oh! Holy shit! Dude, 2 rapids? That's actually really fast. Oh my god, look at these fragments though. Five the council times 2. Yes. Holy. Holy. Nice. Alright, and that is the progress of Castle done so far. Today, right now, is the morning of day 4. I just woke up and making a video. So, what is the strategy? Strategy currently is for me to run 4 relics with duplication and ultimatum. Okay, so now I get +4 waves, and I have a 92% chance to duplicate items. Which means I get double rewards, right? 3 divines become 6, and so on. So how do you get plus 2 mod idols? Well, you just buy each of them, one of each, go to recombinator and pray to fucking god, because well, it's all about RNG, right? Recom a suffix into a suffix, RNG. Now the prefix doesn't matter, except it is nice to have at least one idol with a chance for ultimatum, because it will save you the pain of using a scarab every time. Okay, so that makes it a little bit more of a QL. In addition, so let's have a look at the small idols now. So pretty much only 2 or 3 mods at once. Okay, I'm going for increased chance for either uniques or currency, right? Either or, and chance to survive. And if you can get all 3, that's insane. But I'm looking for 2, right? So chance for uniques and increased chance to survive. Here is currency uniques. This is currency uniques. This is currency survive. Unique survive. Unique survive, right? Etc. That's every gem here. These ones are 3 mods. So I'm keeping them. And that makes it so we have as much chance for both uniques and divines as possible. Because flat out uniques, like T1s, sell for a lot right now. Like a lot. And even some other uniques that are T1, such as like Man of the Council, is still 2 div plus, which is crazy. And then the unique idol, I run reduced rares, reduced div cards, and reduced gems. So personally, I feel like when I see div cards, majority of the time, it's absolute garbage, and it's not even worth the slot it blocks up in the reward window, right? So cut it out, and we skip it. And gems, so gems was actually pretty damn good day one. In fact, I got my unearth from Ultimatum, right? So it can be really good, but I just feel like too often you get 21 0 gems, and it's just not really worth it, right? And it's kind of hard to sell, and it blocks a slot where it could be a divine. So that's why I took it off. Alternatively, you could run something like this: reduce gems, rares, and ultimatums. So in Scarab ultimatums, personally, I feel like it's too rare to get a good one, and if you, on average, your average ultimatum in Scarab one is actually quite bad. So that's why I feel like, I don't know for sure, that it's probably okay to have reduced ultimatum. So what you must get is just rares, and choose between div cards, gems, maps, ultimatums, breach, legion. I would not go reduce catalysts because they sell for lots, right? They have been selling a lot for me, and for a good price. Okay, so scarabs. Oh, well, there you go, right? Like I said, they sell well. And as for the scarabs, well, it's just bribing. That's it. 2 bribings, and I didn't even use bribings until, right, I had all 4 of my plus relics, okay? I felt like it wasn't worth it at the time to use 2 scarabs without all 4 good relics. So early on, it will be more RNG, but yeah, I didn't use them. So the strategy that I ran for my maps at the start, so on day 2 gear on the PBs, is to run Shaper Garden maps. I have some left, but I would actually take these, scour them. Okay, scour. I would run through the map, do the ultimatum, to the boss, repeat. Right. So the fragments pay for the map, and so you can get the ultimatum and GTFO, right? However, because it's linear and there are so many mobs there, you can just get EXP while you run through and do ultimatum, run through, boss. Ultimatum, run through, boss. Okay, and I did not use any scarabs at the start because there weren't very many, and I don't think it was worth it at the time, honestly. But if you start having 4 duplication idols, then I would recommend to start using bribings because it's really, really good. Now, after I got defiance, so post defiance, right? I started doing T17s. Okay, T17s, my strategies: do the ultimatum, rush to the boss, kill it, get out. And I'm farming up fragments here. You know, I sold a lot to get those in, but you know, not too many builds can farm Abomination right now, and this is one of them that can. And Abomination can drop a lot of Maven fragments, right? Maven and Ada and Exarch, right? So like the 3 best fragments come from Abomination. So it's very low cost for like Scarab cost, because right now I think like 5C each, 5 to 8 depending on the time of day, and yeah, that's a 10C per map. And I feel like I get at least 16C at the very least every single ultimatum on like a wave 1, right? So first wave pays for them all, and yeah, that's how it's going right now. So when do you start casting stuns? I personally stopped it at level 90, okay, because I felt like at the point I really needed to have enough currency and gear to get a good swap going. And if you look at my old gear for wrong one, back on up. I'm so dumb. So my old gear is here. So here's my old Landtrack gear. Here, 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 here. I used an Act 3 belt the entire time, right? And at level 90, I had about 7 divides by name, and I made the swap, right? And it was very rough because my gems weren't leveled, and a lot of things had issues with like getting enough damage off early on. So I really recommend you to have, I mean, like, so you must level your gems early on. A gem, let's just compare custom stun, right? Custom stuns at level 1 is proc rate of 50% compared to 89. So that's almost double, or 1.9 times proc rate, right? Which is insane, okay? Next up, gem levels are huge. Quality is huge, right? Area effects, you know, gems adds up a lot. That's why I really recommend you to either level or buy your gems, okay? Now, let's go over the PvPs. So, at the end of day 1, or start of day 2, I put my PvPs here as a example. This one's the same one. Okay, so, I had Frenzy Charge, Dungeon of Time. So, what I do is I buy Consuming Darks for 1C each on trade, bow them, and it's 1 in 60 to hit Dungeon of Time. And I got this along the way, which is also pretty good. Keep in mind, you can also get Unholy Might on kill on your dagger, which could help, but I don't really recommend it because you want Unholy Might. Sorry, yes, Unholy Might for bossing, which is not good here, right? So helmet is like, that's okay. It's pretty good. This is decent. I'm still using it actually. So I did not use a Shaper Ring, right? Shaper Ring was too expensive because like I couldn't. A Amethyst Shaper Ring did not even exist on the market, right? Didn't even exist. The cloak, I recommend 5-link cloak because it does a lot for clear and damage. I have a Valerium here, so I paid I think 60C on day 2 for an all-res Valerium. Very nice. Press gloves with some resistances, a belt with resistances, and boots with suppress and some res. And in the end, I swapped to Mimic Speed because it was annoying, right? Of course, you want gain 3 charges, gain 3 charges, gain 3 charges, of course. And I've showed you earlier how to craft those in the last video. You want hinder immunity somewhere. Okay. It doesn't show here actually. It's not strange. But I had a hinder immunity jewel on the tree. The jewels don't show. Interesting. And then that's day 2. And at the start of day 3, I upgraded by setting a Svarlin or something for defiance. And the PB is here. Here are the jewels, right? Immutable. The roll does not matter unless it's 961% or you have like stun res on your gear. So stun recovery here, 9% plus what 956 or whatever for 961 plus, right? But notch at least 50 and anoint unfaltering. I reckon is very good. And please keep in mind that people who were dying, they took things to do cold criticals. So when you are cast when stunned, please be aware that you do want to avoid everything you can do with cold criticals. Okay. So what's that? That is either say critical totems, crit chance on map, or monsters crit, increased crit chance, and so on. So that's one half of the equation. Other half is Fizz is cold, Gain is cold, X is cold, all damage can freeze, right? When you combine the two, it means monsters start freezing you on their criticals, the cold criticals. And what that does, it makes it so that you do not recover damage when you get cold criticals here. And although you have poison mastery, right? Even if you have it being procced off 1,000 times, right? If the monster hits you before you poison them, as in they just spawned in, you take that critical hit and you just get chunked. And if it's like 3 of them, you get shotgun and you die. Okay, so do everything you can to stop the use of cold criticals, and more of it can be red here. And if you're really struggling with that, you can take the Sun Mastery, which is right over here, right next to it. Okay, so for me moving forward, my goal is to try to get an OSIN. So I have bought the relic. Okay, I paid 49 divines for this, and hopefully eventually I can turn it into an OSIN. Either by selling it or getting help, etc. Okay. Eventually, I will run a shield and an oscillating scepter, and then after that, I'll get Mage Blood. So that is my goal for swapping priority. And yeah, so I'll be streaming the progression on my Twitch. I've been streaming a lot for this league start. It's been very fun. Hope you guys enjoyed and get as many divines as you can.